What's up guys, the Boxing here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are back here again on GeoGuessr, and today I have a very special video. So basically there is this organization called Guess and Give, and they basically donate money to charitable causes by people playing GeoGuessr. So pretty much they're running a summer event from the 10th of July to the 13th of July. And pretty much, obviously, the main goal is to raise money for charity through different methods using the platform of GeoGuessr. So they'll donate 10 cents for every player that plays and participates in one of their duels, for example, or they'll donate money for like every country right in a row, or for every guess and things like that. So a lot of streamers will be participating in this and donating money through some of the ways I just mentioned. So basically it gave me the idea to participate for myself and have my own spin on it. So pretty much what I will be doing here is I will be playing a standard game of GeoGuessr on the map in Official World. I feel like it's a relatively easy map, definitely one that I practice on a lot. So I will be playing it in an effort to have the highest amount donated possible. So pretty much the rules are simple. I'll be donating 10 cents for every country I get right in a row until I get a country wrong. So if I get 100 countries in a right row, I'll stop and donate $10 to charity. So pretty much what I have here is 5 of the top charities that I was able to find. So pretty much once I am done playing GeoGuessr, I'll come over here, spin the wheel, and whichever charity it lands on, I'll go ahead and make my donation in full to that charity. So I'm going to go ahead and be playing moving, so we could definitely get more countries right in a row because moving is a lot easier. And with all that being said, let's dive right into it here. Let's see where we spawn for the first round. Let's enter full screen here. We're definitely going to be in India, most likely. Yes, let me just confirm what language this is. Is that probably like southeast here? Like it could be like Tamil or something like that. Yes, it was southeast India there, so that is nice. We have our first country down. I believe my PB is 157 or 167, and that was on a diverse world. So in case you don't remember or you didn't play back then, a diverse world was a world's map, obviously, for GeoGuessr, and it was definitely the most popular map at the time. It was a very good map, man, and unfortunately it was taken down because the creator of that map did quit a few years ago. So we haven't had that map in the game for a while. Man, those were the days, but we definitely have a lot of good alternatives now for a diverse world. So definitely still enjoyable to play the game. So this is Malaysia here. With that black sticker on the pole, so it was just the mainland, so that's 2 countries down. Why does it say 4? It's supposed to be 2. And I actually just emoted 2. But anyways, this is either the States or Canada. I take that back, it's just Canada with that stop sign on the right. Let's see where we are at. Most likely Newfoundland. I believe those are Newfoundland highway markers. It also does look like Newfoundland, so I'm going to just guess the island of Newfoundland here. Oh, it was Nova Scotia. Okay, that makes sense with the double lines there. This is just Bermuda Trekker, right? Surely it's Bermuda. There's no way it's not. Yes, it is Bermuda. Alright, we were just a little more north there, but we got the country right. That is 4 countries. Why is this country sheet counter not working right? Do I have to seriously like manually lower it every time? If I do, that's fine, I guess. This is Ecuador, obviously, right? Surely this is Ecuador. Let me just see where we're at. We have 3 city/town names here. Again, I'm not going to try to region guess. The main goal is just to get the country right here. So I found one of the towns actually. We have San Antonio and that other town there. San Antonio, yeah, they're all in the same direction. So we're probably just like along this stretch of road, low key. Let me just line up the road here. We're going like slightly northwest. Yeah, we're going slightly northeast. I meant. We got a gas station here called, what is it called? Primax. Okay, is this it? The gas station's to our northwest? No, it wouldn't be that one. it would be a different one. Low key? No, am I just using the compass wrong? Northwest. No, the gas station would be here. It's there. So we have a straight section of road, and then this way we also kind of have a straight section of road. This is so findable. Since I'm already like near the towns, I might as well just 5K this, honestly, even though I already have the country right. Let me just scan here really quick. Wait a minute, I'm slow. These towns are to like our north, so that means we're on this side of town. We have the Primax there, dual carriageway. We have to be right there. Yes, okay, that was super easy once I realized I was using the compass wrong. I was looking up here, but those 3 towns were to our north, not to our south. So that was Ecuador. Super easy 5K there. 22K, that's a pretty good score, so we are starting off good. We have a country streak of 5. Alright, it is counting accurately now. Hopefully it stays that way. This is just Russia, it should be. It is fairly dry and stuff like that, so we could be either like Orsk pocket over there, or we could be near like this area. I'll probably just go here. Nice, which is near Volgograd. That is a very distinct region in Russia. It kind of just looks like that, honestly. This is Canada for round 2, and the country street counter is tweaking out again. I guess every time I just press the number 2 on my keyboard and it resets back to normal. I guess I'll just do that. That's fine. As I said before, definitely Canada. We got Gen 2. Just gonna go maybe like Ontario here, somewhere in like the Golden Horseshoe, I guess. It was in fact Ontario still, I reckon. Yeah, it was Ontario, but it was all on the other side of the province there. But we still got the country right. That's really all that matters. As long as we get the country right, we're doing good. It is for a good cause. We have Australia here. Just looking around here to see maybe like South Australia or something like that. It could be like Queensland, New South Wales. Okay, South Australia. My gut was right. This is Japan here. Need to make sure to press 2. Alright, we were more north, but it was Japan. This is South Africa here. Let's just go like Gauteng. Oh wow, okay, actually it was Gauteng. Very, very nice there. And then that leaves us with 10 countries right in a row. There we go, 10 countries right in a row. I don't know why that street counter is like tweaking out, but at least it somewhat works. It's better than counting entirely manually. Red card, this is just Ukraine here. I'll just go like capital further west. Okay, we'll still take that though. Country streak is 11. Please, how do you work this thing? Okay, 8 increases it by 1. So I guess I'll just have to do that. We are back here. Let's see what we have. Definitely in Eastern Europe. We have Cyrillic script. No Euroband, so we're in Russia. I don't believe we're in Ukraine. I don't think this is Ukraine, but I'm just going to move around to confirm. Fun fact, this is actually how I lost my original A Diverse World record. I guess either Russia for Ukraine or Ukraine for Russia. Still to this day, I have some trouble. We do have some unique characters in the languages. I think the Latin H might be one of them. Or I could just be like slow, honestly. For Ukrainian is what I'm referring to. Let me just keep moving here. Yeah, the red car isn't appearing here. It's a little more blurred than it usually is. That's why I just want to like triple check that we're in Ukraine so we don't end this video so soon. Hopefully we could get a very, very high country streak here so we could have a nice donation. Alright, I'm on a bridge now. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doubting myself so much. I really don't know to go Ukraine or Russia though. I'm gonna low-key guess Russia. It's probably more likely to be Russia, honestly. Okay, nice. It was Russia, thankfully. So we could keep on moving here. That leaves us with a country streak of, oh my gosh. There we go, country streak of 12. Really annoying that I have to do that. But it is what it is. Is this just the States? Hawaii? If this is the States, it is California, actually, because of the 3 yellow stickers. I don't know why I thought this was Hawaii. Low-key kind of looks like Hawaii a little bit. Not really, though. Hawaii's a pretty distinct state. Anyways, yeah, we're just in Northern California there. Makes sense. This is going to be 100% Poland here. All right. There we go. Poland. All right, country streak of 14 is correct. And then this is going to be most likely like Rio Gallegos or this city up here or something like that. I'll just go like Rio Gallegos. Oh, it was that city up there. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I did say it might be that city and it ended up being that city, but we still got the country right. 19K, country streak of 16. It's actually 15. So I just loaded into the 4th game here, and what I did was I installed the country streak counter that I use on my main computer, so it is more accurate here. So I'm going to go ahead and just manually set it real quick to 15 countries, and now it should accurately count the rest of my guesses, so I don't have to keep worrying about pressing a number on the keyboard every single time. Anyways, we're just in South Africa here, so there we go, another guess down, and there we go, streak 16, and it appears as 16 in the top right, so it is definitely way more accurate. It's the one I always use, so there we go. I deleted that old one that wasn't really working that I was using earlier in the video. So all set to keep guessing here. This should be Mexico if I'm not mistaken, so I'll guess somewhere around here, and it was Baja California. That kind of makes sense. We're not really focusing too much on region guessing, as I've said earlier in the video. Anyways, this is Brazil here, so let's just guess Brazil. Nice. It was a lot more south in Rio Grande do Sul, but we still got the country right. That's all that matters. South Africa, again, 19 down. And what is the 20th country that we're in here? We do have a flag. Is this Hungary ever? Or is that not like a country flag? No, that's German. Whoopsie daisy. Why did I say Hungary? Let's just guess Germany here, right? It is Germany. Just making sure it's not like Austria or anything like that. We have some street signs there. Are those Munich street signs? No, they're not. They're Berlin street signs. Okay, but we still got the country right. Country streak of 20. So that is 4 games down. And our second dollar complete. This is just Turkey, surely. Nice. It was Istanbul. Next up here, we are in Denmark here. 21 down. Next up we have Guatemala. That's 22 down. Nice guess there, 4,900. This should be India, southern India, with that language style here around Bangalore maybe. Nice. It was South India there. Next up we're in Nigeria here. Let's see if we have any information. Nigeria is definitely an information rich country. You can probably find the state on the sign here, low key. Yes, IMO state. I'm not really sure where that is at the moment. I'm gonna do like a brief scan for it, I guess. Okay, right here, IMO state. This is the center of the state there, which is a little bit more. It was just a little bit more northwest there, but that is 25 countries down. Very, very good. Pretty nice score there, 22.9K. So moving on to the next game here, let's see what this is. This is quite the rural location, honestly. I'm almost certain that this is somewhere in like Eastern Europe, though, maybe Greece or something like that. I'm not too sure though. Let me move along here, see if I can find any clues. We just got into Gen 4. It is definitely looking like Greece. And we do have a yellow sign here, I believe. No, is that yellow? I'm not sure. It's too saturated. It could be a Spanish sign with like the thick red paint. I'm not convinced that that's yellow. It's probably just white with like oversaturated. I have some cows alongside the road here. Pretty cool. This could also definitely be Spain. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Spain, so I'm gonna keep moving so I could find more hints here. That sign definitely did not look Greek at all. And I was right. We do have a sign here in Spanish language, so that does confirm that we are in Spain. Good thing I didn't go Greece. Very nice there. 26 countries down. We're in a rural location. This should be just Switzerland with the low cam there. Nice, it was Switzerland. That's 27 down. Let's see what we got going on here in Ghana. Very nice score there. Let's see what this is here. Should just be somewhere in Europe, obviously. Denmark. Nice, Denmark. And we're ending off this game for a country streak of 30 with Australia. We have a plenty of towns here. I believe I recognize one of those. The one that starts with a Y. It's along... No, not Yunta. I feel like I've heard of some of these towns before, but I'm not quite sure where they are. It's probably just somewhere in like South Australia though, maybe near like the New South Wales border, maybe in Queensland. I'll just go for South Australia. Let's see where it is. Okay, it was South Australia. It was along that road. I literally had my guess there when I first loaded in. Why did I doubt myself? It was literally just the A32 road. That's where I had my gut feeling. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely insane. I recognized the road from the start, but then I started doubting myself. That's absolutely insane. But we still got a pretty good score there, 22.8K. And we have a country streak of 30, so definitely can't complain. That's $3 down. Let's see if we get more. My realistic goal is at least 100 countries in it, right? I've definitely gotten a lot more than that on with different streaks. But I believe my best consistent streak, as I said before, it was the Diverse World 157 or 157 or 167 streak. But I probably gotten like 190. But I probably switched maps halfway through the streak in different sessions and whatnot. The Diverse World one was the same session, same map, and I have it on recording and everything. So this is Australia here, obviously with these signs, bollards. Not too sure what part of the country, honestly, but I'll just guess like NSW. Okay, Tasmania. That does make sense. Let's see what we're working with here for the next round. I love Miami Beach Camp. Tourist camping. So this is obviously a tourist area in Montenegro because we have .me on that sign there. So I'm just going to guess like the coast of Montenegro, and it was the coast of Montenegro. Very nice there. What is this here? We have black car. So is this Peru? Surely it's Peru, right? Because we have Spanish on that sign there, and then this scenery should just be Peru. Excellent, it is Peru. A lot more north there, but still Peru. This is Free Lesotho. Shouldn't be anything else. I'll just guess like Maseru. Okay, nice. It was just Maseru. Pretty good there. And then round 5 out of 5, we have Sweden or Finland. Let's see the language there. That looks more like Swedish to me, so I'll go Sweden here. Nice. It was a lot more south in this city over here, but it still was Sweden. And we have 35 countries in a row. Let's keep it moving here. We have Russia here for the next round here. I'm going to go like a little west. Okay, it was a little more central. I low-key should have gone more east, but it is what it is. We still got the country right. This is Canada here. Probably BC if I had to take a guess. So I'll just guess like the Vancouver Metro. And it was Manitoba. That makes sense. What I saw was that sign that said kilometers an hour, and I thought it was BC, but Manitoba does also have that sign. It's one of those two provinces. It's just I went with Vancouver, but we still got the country, so very nice there. We're back in Australia here, obviously. I'll go like Queensland here. It was Victoria, okay. I'm not really playing the best today, but at least we're getting the countries here. We have Jordan, obviously. I don't know why I was even looking around there. Just Amman, Jordan, very distinct city. What is this? Is this Spain with the blue chevrons? Surely it's Spain. Yeah, definitely Spain here. Do we have anything helpful here? No, just a warning sign there, some more chevrons. So I'll go like northern Spain, I guess. Okay, it was northern Spain near the Pyrenees Mountains. So that leaves us with 40 countries, $4 down. We're definitely breezing through these countries. Very, very happy here. I'm almost halfway to my goal, and this is going to be in Ecuador. Very, very nice mountains here. Just going to hedge like central. Okay, that was an insane guess. Wow, near Ambato there, 30 kilometers away from the location. What else do we have here? This is Europe. Yellow plates. Gonna be Luxembourg here with that language and stuff like that. We do have the flag there too to confirm, so I'll just guess Luxembourg, very small country, so we're definitely going to get a very high score there. Let's see what we have for our 43rd country. Are we back in Australia again? Yes, we are. We have English on the sign there with this scenery, those bollards. Back in Australia, let's just guess Queensland. It was near the Queensland, New South Wales area there, so that's not too bad. We are in Italy, most likely, with this kind of road and stuff like that, those chevrons. Excellent. It was just Italy. And then round 5 out of 5. This is Canada or the States? Is this Canada? I think it's Canada, actually. I don't think you would find this. No, actually, this is the States with this little construction sign here. I don't think this is Canada, actually. Yeah, that all-way sign is in the US. The Canadian one is white on color. Let's see. Got any information here? Lakeshore, Kenosha. Is that Kenosha, Wisconsin? Yes, it is Kenosha, Wisconsin. That's the city, like by Chicago. And it says 3-hour limit there. Kenosha's Lakeshore free parking. I could actually low-key 5K this. Oops, Gen 1, not good. 5th Avenue, 58th Street. Yeah, that's definitely findable. 60th Street, 58th Street, 3rd Avenue. We're on 5th Avenue, actually, so I need to find 5th Avenue. There we go. And where did I spawn? 4th Avenue, 58th Street. So we're just here, right? A little bit of a angle in the road. Nice. Wow, very easy 5K there. I recognize the city of Kenosha, Wisconsin, so that's very cool. We're getting a 5K and our 45th country, 23.3K. Very good score. We're almost halfway to the goal. Let's run it. All right, let's see what we have here. We're back in North America once again. Oops, a little glitch there. Definitely Canada with the bilingual signs. Are we in a bilingual province? Is this New Brunswick? No, that is a flag of what I believe is Newfoundland and Labrador. No, this is New Brunswick because the bilingual sign. I'm gonna trust the signs and just hope that this is New Brunswick because the bilingual stop sign. And nice, it was New Brunswick. Okay, perfect. Next up here, we're back in Australian housing developments, right? Yes, Australia. Should be Australia. I'll just go like Brisbane, I guess. Why not? It was New South Wales. Okay, still got the country right though. This should be just Austria or Slovenia. It could be Slovenia because these ballers are found in those two countries with Gen 4 for the time being. Serbia is getting Gen 4 soon too. Hopefully that comes out soon. These are temporary construction signs, so I'm not gonna guess based off of that. What else do I have going on here? Any language that would be helpful. I should read the signs. That's definitely not German. Or this could be Croatia too. No, does Croatia have those bollards? I don't think they do. This should be Slovenia. But I just want to make sure because I'm already almost halfway at my goal. I don't want to lose at this point. Alright, I'm back in Gen 3. I'm almost certain that this is Slovenia. I keep switching between Gen 3 and Gen 4. I remember when Croatia didn't have Gen 4 back in the days. It wasn't even that long ago. It was a few years ago. I remember playing when Croatia didn't have Gen 4. So if you were in Gen 4 Europe, it was like immediately not Croatia, but now Croatia has Gen 4. So that makes guessing a little bit harder. But yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time moving here. I really should just go with my gut feeling of Slovenia for this, but it could always be Croatia. There's always that slight chance that it's Croatia, and I really don't want to risk it. So I'm going to confirm here, find something. Alright, I found a sign with a domain name .si, so that 100% confirms we're in Slovenia. As I said before, I don't even think Croatia uses those same ballers. They probably use different ones, but I just, didn't want to risk it because I couldn't think of it exactly at the moment. But this is just the United States here. So I'll just go for like the central part of the country, Kansas, Nebraska. No way, that was Canada? Oh my gosh. That's absolutely insane. I was so confident that was the United States. Okay, let me pull up this location and review it. See where I went wrong. Alright, the location just loaded in here in Alberta. And it has the double lines here, which are way more common in the United States. And then it transitions to the single line, which you could also find in the United States. I saw this green sign. I thought it was American, but then if you zoom in more on it, it's Canadian. If I pull up this intersection here, we have Alberta only bollards. If I would have just moved up a little bit more, I could have gotten not only the country right, but the province right too. Wow, I am so bummed out. And then we have this Canadian sign too. Wow, I'm so bummed out. Back on GeoGuessr here. As you can see, 48 countries right in a row. So that leaves it with $4.80. If I have to round to the 5, that's fine. I'll go ahead and round it to $5 for the donation. So let's head over to the spin wheel and see what we get. Alright, so I'm on the spin wheel here. I'm going to go ahead and see which one of these 5 charities I'll be donating to today. I will definitely be doing stuff like this in the future with different organizations and stuff, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I'm happy that I at least got to participate in the Guess and Give Summer Challenge. So let's see what we get here. Alright, so we do have a winner here, Good360. So let's go ahead and head over to the website and make the donation. Alright, I am now on the Good360 website here, so I'm going to go ahead and press donate today. I'll just round it up to $5 here, and I will go ahead and press continue here. So I'm going to go ahead and input my payment information, of course, and I will see you guys on the confirmation screen. So here is the confirmation screen. I will go ahead and blur out my personal information, of course, but there we go. My donation is complete to the Good360 charity. So I'm very happy to do this. I'm excited to do this in the future with different organizations. So yeah, I had a lot of fun filming this video, played GeoGuessr and helping out a good cause. So definitely a very great episode. So I'm going to leave it at that. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, remember to smash the like button and subscribe. As always, stay safe, and other than that, guys, it's been the Awesome Boston, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.